in your final assignment, it's all in the title. We're putting it all together, population focused practice promotion. So you're going to be promoting population health practice within your realm. So this assignment is geared to really providing you with a venue to showcase what you've learned throughout the course as far as leadership in population health, and a tool to engage folks in population health practice. So it's a twofold tool for you to use. You may devise the presentation and choose not to present at this time, or you may go ahead and present the presentation to your stakeholders. And with that, if you do the live presentation and video it, you will actually earn some experiential learning hours. So it's a win-win situation if you do choose to go ahead and proceed with the presentation process. And part of the presentation process is actually engaging folks and bringing them in for the presentation. So it's applying some of those tools that you've gained through the course as well. So when we're looking at the presentation itself, so we're looking at you in demonstrating what you've learned. So that's one of the key underpinnings of the presentation, to be able to see that you're applying what you've learned throughout the course. So you're going to be using some of those engagement tools that you've gained, and you're going to use some of those tactics to engage your folks. You're going to be using your previous assignments as components of the presentation as well. You also have a great deal of latitude as far as choosing how you want to do your presentation, whether it be a PowerPoint, a Prezi, a Sway, whatever method you want to do, making sure that it's a method that's appropriate for your audience and that it's done in professional style. So you're going to start off with your introduction. You're going to have at least 2 SMART objectives, and if you need resources on doing SMART objectives, please let me know. The other thing is we're going to move right into the population health practice, the why and the what. You're going to bring in the highlights that you did from your COMPAS assessment, and you're going to be integrating your organizing sentence as well as your stories of self and stories of now. So you're going to be bringing those things as engagement tools and demonstrating the why and what population health entails. So make sure that you're including some of the resources that you've gained and helping other folks to see the why, and cite your resources as you're demonstrating how the healthcare environment mandates and requires population health practice. So you're going to be looking into who is involved, and you've identified your stakeholders. So you're going to just do a brief overview of your stakeholder map assignment, and what I really want to see is that you're applying those concepts in how you're engaging those who are the target for your presentation, and considering all those things that you looked at as far as their values and their interests and those types of things, and what category those folks fell into, how you're going to engage maybe those who are opposers to moving forward with population health. So you're also going to dive into kind of the how, what your target outcomes are long term and looking forward. You're going to look at developing a feasible timeline, and with that you're going to bring in whatever change model or improvement model that you're integrating in your practice, or what's appropriate to your practice. And on your timeline, you're going to coordinate the activities that you're going to be doing in each stage of the process. So you're going to tick and tie what you're going to do, say, in the unfreezing phase if you're using Lewin. So that's just an example. You want to show that you're applying those concepts so that you can have a sound process of implementing improvement or change. and then you're going to dive into the conclusion, and you're going to bring everything together for your audience. So you're going to summarize your presentation in the form of a logic model, touching on each one of the points that's included in the rubric, and you're going to show how you're measuring your SMART objectives, whether it would be a question and answer after the presentation, or maybe it's a short little questionnaire or survey. How are you going to measure that you did indeed achieve your SMART objectives that you outlined in the very beginning of the presentation? And of course, we want to make sure that you're applying those professional presentation skills as far as visuals, making sure that there's not too much on slides, and that they're done professionally, and they're formatted in a way that's consistent and easy to read. Those types of things. Those are what we're looking for. When you're doing your presentation, make sure that you're nice and clear with your speech, and that you're demonstrating confidence. And as with any type of presentation, you want to make sure that there's key points or key times that you're integrating that interaction piece, because again, that's a tool of connection, and a tool of engagement is really bringing the audience to be involved in the process and hearing from them and gaining that buy-in, because their input is invaluable in moving forward. And of course, APA formatting, making sure that your references are listed appropriately using APA format, and that on the slides there are citations to show where you gained the information that you included on your slides. So make sure that you do those citations, and those citations need to be in the same format as what you would do like in the body of a paper, and that's on page 177 of the APA manual. So if you have any questions or concerns about doing the final presentation, please let me know. If you want to brainstorm or think about different options, feel free to reach out, and I look forward to taking a look at your presentation. Take care now.